Hi Scorpio, thank you for tuning in. I'm doing the April readings, even though I'm having a hard time with it because of the current energy and the situation that is unfolding at this time. It's touching me in a very deep way, and I feel that in everybody's energy while I'm trying to read. But I think it's important to stay connected, and so I will be here for whoever feels guided to watch and to read, to listen to it is. I'm gonna try and be myself and look at things from a higher perspective. But it is an intense situation, and my heart goes out to each and everybody who is either getting sick or has a loved one that is sick at the moment and you can't visit, or you're losing someone, or you have lost somebody and feeling the grief and the disbelief. I keep hearing the disbelief, and yet some of you are actually really fearful that it might happen. And of course I cannot give you 100% certainty, but we can all take precautions and make sure that we are safe, our family is safe, our loved ones, and the people around us, because we have a great responsibility over ourselves and with that over others. And you might be in a part of the world right now where you don't really feel that, it's not that much, the activity is not that much. But then there are places in the world that it really is. So I'm just going to go with the flow with these readings. But my heart goes out to each and every one of you. And most definitely the people who are working day and night to make sure that people get better, and have a lot of respect, deep, deep, deep respect for those people right now. And if you're one of them, I love you. And you are a very, very, very brave soul. Okay. Scorpio, let's just tune in. Let's go with the flow. Let's see what April has to offer us. Right now we're still in the end of March, so a lot can shift and a lot can change. So let's see what the angels and the universe wants us to know. Let's go with the flow. I am not perfect in doing these intros because for some reason I don't know how to put these emotions and feelings into words. But I'm gonna do my best, okay? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that this was gonna happen, and I'm not trying to allow my own emotions to get involved too much. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols that show you how much they love you and prove that they are with you at this time. So, like I said, I feel for some of you it is because you just recently lost somebody, and for others of you it's somebody that's here because they might feel that you're fearful about the situation, and they're just letting you know and showing you signs all around, that they're here for you and they're with you and they're protecting you because they're working, they're putting in the work, okay, to keep all of us safe, but to keep you safe, Scorpio. So you have help from the other side, and that's just also very beautiful. But then there's just a small group of you that actually lost somebody, and this message is pretty intense. I felt that instantly with the energy. That's why I stayed silent, because I was trying to neutralize the energy, and you're like, ugh, get over yourself. That's how I feel. You guys are looking at me right now because I'm a Cancer, you guys are Scorpios. And you do something so natural that we just cannot always do and be. So, but I love that about you guys, okay? All right. I'm gonna jump into the tarot, but first I want to ring the bell, and I want to give you guys something to work with for this month. It's a small, just a real quick breathing exercises, and if you could practice this outside in nature, if you're in an area where you can still go outside, find a place in nature where you can be alone. If there is a place for you that you know, like if I go there like, I don't know, 8 in the morning, I'm gonna be alone right there. It's important to go and be outside, be with nature, because first of all, nature is like thriving because it's springtime, but also because of this situation that we as humans go through. It's actually really healthy for the earth in a lot of ways. So to try and be there and breathe in fresh air without any fear of, breathing in other people's air, basically. So if you could do it outside, that would be really good. But if you could do it, you can also just do it indoors. Just take a deep breath in and remind yourself, and it's like, take a deep breath in. I am safe. Breathing out. I am protected. Breathing in. I am safe. Breathing out. I am protected. And that's something you can do while I'm ringing the bell. You can say it out loud like I just did. I had to. And you can also do it silently and just remind yourself that you are safe and that you are protected, because it will neutralize a little bit of the fear frequency, so you can tap into the other energy that's also here for us to work with, okay? That is coming out of all of this darkness. Let me tune in for you. I am safe. I am protected. All right. Here we go. Scorpio, for the month of April. The lovers. And you see they're not actually holding hands. They're feeling disconnected. So at this time you might feel disconnected from your loved ones because you can physically not visit them. But it's very important that you make decisions that, even though it might mean that you have to physically separate, that you can still be there for one another, but you're doing it out of love. So if you're not dealing with the situation I've sort of been talking about, because it's been occupying my energy as well, you have to make a decision to keep the person you love safe. 2 of Wands, or keep yourself safe. This is a great time of having a deeper look, reflecting upon where am I going? What is my next step? What does this new world look like? How am I going to deal with these changes? How am I going to react to it? Am I going to be flexible, or am I going to let my fixed Scorpio energy come true and want to keep things the same way and make it harder on myself? What is your natural instinct gonna go for? We have the Queen of Swords, and then we have the King of Cups. So, are we going to act out of facts and go by what the strategy is asking us to do, or are we going to look at things from an emotional point of view? It's a little bit it's a little bit of both. That's what I'm feeling. It's a little bit of both. It's like, there we go. It's a little bit of both. masculine and feminine, because both parties are involved. Beautiful, Scorpio. So instantly I feel a lot of love in your reading, actually. You know, a strong connection between you and another person, between you and your feminine and your masculine side. Then we have the Page of Cups. There's a lot of cups out here. I do see that you'll come at a point in April where you're asking all these people to keep their distance from you. That's what I'm seeing. You see, she's sitting here on the throne, and she's not gonna allow people to come in her space if she doesn't know for sure that it's safe. And it's being as a Queen of Swords about it, meaning your feminine side, your nurturer. You know, she is part of the decision making, yet she's being very fair. So protecting herself, because it's looking at people, you see, all people with cups, and what are they holding within their cups at this time. I did another reading, actually. I did a reading on the situation, and the cups were representing a symbol of being infected or not, you know, the spreading of the virus, basically. But here we go. We have the Seven of Swords as well. You're like, okay, let me just tune in right now, because now things are coming out. Okay. Yes. Scorpio. There we go. Okay. So, what I feel with this Scorpio is that you don't trust nobody, okay? It's like, I don't know where you've been, I don't know who you've been with, and all of that. I need to keep myself safe, period. And with that, your loved one. So that's really good. I feel overall, people are not being completely open and honest. Some of you are keeping the level of emotions you feel for somebody hidden. Okay, you're trying to look at and approach things in a lighter way. Not completely opening up about your feelings and emotions at this time. But in the long term, you have to communicate the things that are bothering you, Scorpio. Because I feel that some of you are sort of allowing someone to have certain behavior because you want them to be themselves, but it also in some way makes you come up short. You know, you have your needs and you have your wants in a connection, and it's important for you to speak your mind, because I feel like you're keeping a lot to yourself. And I know that I'm going a little bit in another direction. That's what's coming through for some of you. It's about feeling on the fence, feeling like you're not ready to open up. Yet it is a situation that has a lot of potential, but both parties need to be open and honest and clear. So that's what's coming through. For others of you, don't let your mind trick you into that you only have one source of income. You can have another one. That's what I'm feeling, as I'm picking up on. There are options for you out there, Scorpio. You have to look within yourself. The answer is there, is what I'm hearing. The answer is there, and I know that you're being a little bit on the fence about how, like, you're looking at it in like, look at this, you're looking at it like, I don't know if that's something. Yet it is very fruitful. You're being dealt something, getting the answers. Also, what I see with this is that people come in together because, you know, People have to stay at home. So there are many people in one house, and maybe that's a little bit too intense. Or it's the complete opposite. You might actually miss the days when you have a full house of family or friends. And now it's so silent, because now it's a very individual journey for you. And I see you staying busy and, crafting here and trying to do all these things that keep your mind off the situation and, what's happening right now. Because you are also really individually working on things, but you're going through it. You're going through this phase where you're going over and you're crafting and perfecting something. Maybe you finally can make a start at reading a book or writing a book, pick up guitar playing or piano, or you always wanted to learn a certain type of language and now you finally have the time to do that. All of that, there's many things hidden within your reading as well. It's like you get the opportunity and a chance to pick that up now, and that is taking matters into your own hand. No, you're not completely in a situation that all of us are in situation at this moment where we can just go up and pack and travel, because I don't think there are many places we can travel at this time, but we can most definitely grow on a spiritual level, on a mental level, and really look at things from a different perspective, because nothing in this entire world can take that power away from you. They cannot mentally or spiritually keep you in quarantine. They cannot. They just can't. You will always hold that power, and sometimes fear, yes, does take over, and fear does paralyze you, and fear does make you feel like you don't have any control, but you always do. You always will. It's not, I'm not saying that you always are capable of taking that lead, but the option is always there for you to grab once you feel good to take it, once you feel ready. And if you can't, then it's also okay. Don't be too hard on yourself, because it takes time. It takes time. Don't act stronger than you are right now, Scorpio. Because if you feel a certain way, express it. Don't be afraid to express your feelings and your emotions. I see a beautiful romantic situation around you as well, Scorpio. I feel it. And maybe right now you're being separated, but you both are more than capable of taking care of your own at this moment in time, and then find a creative way to still have that romance, or to still express your feelings and emotions if it's not through a physical touch, because you can not maybe travel to one another at this moment. But what I do see is that it's important to tune in and to not act out of fear. Act. Like speak and approach people out of fear, because that's gonna make you come off cold, and you're actually gonna miss out on something beautiful, and nice and beautiful conversation, or beautiful opportunity to have somebody help you, or have you help that other person, and to feel a way, feel that connection with another person. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities out here in the month of April. There's money will be good, even though you might not feel that way. It's something is coming your way, Scorpio. It's coming towards you. I'm gonna pick up a card, because I do see that something you've been working on is coming out, and you start to reap the rewards from your hard work putting in. Some of you are working from home. Here we have Justice, Libra energy. So because you've been crafting, because you've been putting in the work, because you've been focused, the scale, balance. Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't have to happen overnight. You have more than enough time to make something work. Yes, definitely. Six of Cups again. Be aware, Scorpio. I want you to, because it comes through in your reading, you have to protect yourself. If you don't feel comfortable with somebody coming over, if you don't feel comfortable with going some places, if you do not feel comfortable, speak up. Because this cup, and it's coming through a lot in his readings up until, exactly, speak up. Rather be safe than sorry. I'm sorry, I have to say it this way because that's the way it comes true. Because this cup, from the Six of Cups, you know, the one that's getting offered, it just doesn't feel right to me this month. There's too much going on in this cup. Sorry, I can't focus. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Queen of Pentacles, go for the long haul. Look how cute. She's so cute. Bunny is so cute. Go for the long haul. Because in the long haul, what will the effect be, right? Focus on planting your seeds. Think long haul, Scorpio. Think long haul. Not quick fixes. Quick income. Quick. No, it's not about quick. It's about the long haul for you this month. Invest in things that can grow with you, that can evolve. Whether it's a person, a relationship, whether it's a new work project, work towards your future, build a new structure. The devil comes through with the Queen of Wands. It might be a fire sign connected to you, but I feel that the earth sign is coming through as well. So Capricorn could be connected to your energy at this moment in time. Do not let this situation not enslave you or, make you feel like you're stuck in fear. Let it empower you. Set the example, Scorpio. Show people how to deal with fear energy. Show people how you do it, because you can teach us a lot. Because death is not scary to you deep within like it is with other people. It feels different to you because you know that. King of Pentacles, that's the thing. And the Star card as well. Everything has something equal, you see. The King and the Queen of Pentacles come true. The King and the Queen of Cups comes true as well. It's all connected. It's an equality. We start off with the Lovers, and they wanted to talk about that connection that's either coming towards you in divine time or is already here and you're sort of struggling with it. But you guys are both on the same page, and you just do best if you both focus on your own self and your own sense of self and building yourself and focusing on what is important in my life, what's important for me to do for me outside this union. Doesn't mean that you have to break up. It's because the power is within both embracing your own side, the thing you have for yourself. That's where it is. Because look, those people are like connected, but these two people are both connected because they're each other's equals, but they both have their own thing. They both have their own kingdom, and so does the King and the Queen of Cups as well. All right, let me pick up a Goddess Guidance card. What you guys got for Scorpio? Scorpio for the month of April. Scorpio for the month of April. Fairness, exactly. There it is. That is your Justice card again. Who's that? Libra. Let me see. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. There's your answer. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Because you are out here to have something justified. Because I feel like there was a mind game played and you felt away about that. And I do see that they're coming through because they are going to deal with this in a fair and just manner. And again, the sword is here. You see justice. But it's about the balance. Okay, Scorpio. Be careful, but also tune in to your soul guidance, basically, and work with your mental guidance as well, like your mental and your spiritual body, like your soul. They have all the freedom they need right now. Because physically, you're not distracted. Well, there's a distraction going, but like you're not out on work for like, well, it's hard to say because a lot of people are at home, but there's also a lot of people still working, and there's also a lot of people that work in certain type of jobs where now you're making so many over hours in time. So it's hard to say, but overall, a bigger collective right now gets the moment in time where physically they have to slow down, but that's when spiritually things can really pick up and you can really make steps forward with that, Scorpio. So take good care of yourself, take good care of other people. If there's somebody that needs your help and you can help and that's safe for both parties, do it, please, because it also gives it meaning. It brings you closer together with other people, and I think that you might feel a lot better after you're finishing than you felt before you did actually help somebody. Just have a look around you. If everybody just has a look around, like at their next door neighbor, if they need some help, I think that we'll get through this so much more easier, all of us. Alright, Scorp, I love you so much. I'll be back on my channel soon, like I said. And I'm sorry if this reading wasn't, the depth that you guys normally used to from me. I will try my very best to get into alignment. And right now, I just need to take a little pause. I love you. I'll be back soon. And feel free to leave a comment. Just let me know how things are going, where you're from, how things are going over there, and help one another out in the comment section. Right. Bye, Scorpio. Bye.